Hi everyone, Namaste. Today I will read from verse number 37 to 42 from the chapter Meditation on the Undivided Nature from the Song of Ribhu. It's translated from the Tamil version of Ribhu Gita. Well, let's start now. There is not an atom apart from the Supreme Brahma of the nature of knowledge, as all that has arisen from the Supreme Brahma of the nature of knowledge, each of the nature of knowledge. I indeed am this Supreme Brahman. Thus steadfastly meditate upon yourself as the Absolute of the nature of knowledge, until all differences are utterly eliminated. Casting afar the idea of all, and determining that all is Brahma, and by the conviction that Brahma indeed is myself, and I indeed am Brahma, and thus destroying all this illusory idea of difference, and subsequently casting afar even that conviction that I am Brahma, be firmly, changelessly established in your own pure self, casting out even the thought of being changelessly established, going even beyond remaining as your own self, and becoming of the exclusive nature that is beyond the reach of mind and words. Son, attain the natural state. The natural state has been referred here as Sahaja in the traditional knowledge or the terminology of here in India, which is called Sahaja Samadhi. Okay, I will read that line again. That is beyond the reach of mind and words. Son, attain the natural state. There is nothing more to be taught here. This is indeed what the Supreme Shiva revealed to me earlier as being established in one's own nature, casting aside all ideas of difference, even an atom thereof, being actionless in the self, which is the differenceless absolute, without a thought and being immersed in bliss, is the establishment in one's own nature. This state of abidance is referred to here and there as Nirvikalpa Samadhi, differenceless, otherless, unchanging, doubtless absorption. That's the description of Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Translating it literally, Nirvikalpa means that which is without an alternate option, that which is the only option. What has been described is, as mentioned here and there, the immediate awareness of the undivided Supreme Presence, boundless being. Be immersed in that state, he's saying. This is the state for, sorry, correction. This is the state first avoidance, referred to here and there as the power of liberation while yet alive. This is the elevated abidance in peace. The fit foundation for this is the four Only for those who are in consonance with this evidence will the fear of repeated rebirth and death die out. The great fear of worldly birth and death will never disappear by resorting to anything else. Next verse. Those who have this perfectly full culmination, even if outcasts, outcasts in the sense who are not following the traditional knowledge of Vedas. The ones who were following the traditional knowledge of Vedas were called Brahmins. That period of time in India, and so here he is saying those who have this perfectly full culmination, even if outcasts, shall become the pure supreme and be liberated. There is no doubt of what has been said. This is the ultimate truth. Hence, all those desirous of liberation should, until they attain this culmination, steep themselves in conviction of the undivided Supreme, that all the perceptible differences are only Brahma, and that Brahma of the nature of knowledge is only myself. Thank you so much for listening. Namaste. See you next week.